Stage 7 from Notarescu to Termoli, 181 kilometres. Three riders attacking straight away, Marc Christian, Simon Pelot and Umberto Marengo. They built up a 5-minute advantage that was whittled down and controlled by the group, trying to set things up for a bunch sprint. One categorised climb on the day and 2 intermediate sprints and a Hungarian in the pink jersey. Simon Pelot took the first and only climb of the day in the colours of Androni Giocattoli. But at the 2 intermediate sprints, he failed to impose himself, and it was Umberto Marengo who took the first and indeed the second of the intermediate sprints. Meanwhile, Caleb Ewan and the rest of the sprinters watched on as the battle was waged from the breakaway. This is the second of the intermediate sprints. Umberto Marengo taking a maximum 20 points in the intermediate sprint standings. Tim Malia, one of the big pre-race favourites, was briefly in trouble off the back of the peloton. And the 3 riders with 17 kilometres who had attacked straight from the flag were caught, 17 kilometres remaining. A late attack from Danielos and Vincenzo Albanese of Eolo Cometa was hunted down by Lotto-Soudal's Jasper de Bust, who put in a great ride in support of Caleb Ewan. And well inside the final kilometre then, as Os and Albanese were caught, that was the moment that Fernando Gaviria from UAE Team Emirates launched a very audacious long-range attack, but forced Caleb Ewan to react with all the other sprinters on his wheel. The Australian then, turning over a big gear in the final couple of 100 metres, caught Fernando Gaviria, and with no one else able to accelerate off his pace, launched another blistering turn of speed and went clear of the rest. At the line, the margin of victory was emphatic. Caleb Ewan winning his second stage after stage 5 at this edition of the Giro d'Italia, and a 5th career win overall. Caleb Ewan in dominant form at the Giro.
Caleb, you knew this morning it was a good finish for you. Was it a question of being smart?
Yeah, smart and a lot of teamwork. You know, I had all my guys there from a long way out because there was a few points in, I'd say, the last 10 kilometres that we really need to be in the front so we don't have to break or anything, and we got a really good run. And they did a really good job, and the most important point for me, I told them, was the start of the climb, because, yeah, if I got a free run through there and a good run up the climb, then I save a lot of energy. And if I had to come from far back and move up, then it would have cost me a lot for my sprint, and it was a super hard finish anyway. And yeah, my legs were absolutely burning in the end because I was basically sprinting from 450 meters to go, and it was a slight uphill, so that was a tough one.
How much did Gaviria push you?
Yeah, a lot. You know, if it was anyone else, you probably would have waited a little bit, but you know that, you know, when he goes, you know, he's got the strength and the speed to hold it. So, you know, I had to do it tactically quite good. I didn't want to accelerate super hard at the start. I left the gap a little bit, and then around 200 meters to go, I had a bit of a gap to run at, and yeah, then I really accelerated.
5 stage wins for you now in the Giro. Do you realize you are becoming an important sprinter in the recent history?
Yeah, I don't really realize that, you know, but there's a lot more I want to do in cycling, and I'm happy that every year I can, you know, come back here and still perform well. So yeah, I hope it continues like this into the future, and you know, I'm super motivated always to get as many stages as I can.
Congratulations.
Thank you.